Hi everyone, Elle here. Happy full moon in Sagittarius. I am working from my bed today after a cortisone injection in my right knee yesterday. I just wanted to do a little, before I begin this whole video, do a shout out to anyone who lives with chronic pain, because when the pain goes away, you feel like you can think clearly, and that's how I'm feeling today. Even though I'm resting in bed and my legs are on and off a bit achy, I am feeling so much better after that Taurus, new moon, Uranus transformation situation. Life is definitely looking up now that I don't have constant pain in my leg. So yay to that, and to celebrating on this incredible spontaneous manifestation, freedom feeling full moon that is happening at the moment. So if anyone has been feeling pulled down by the energy of late, or that you're trying to make traction but nothing seems to be happening in your life, it's like you're trudging through the snow, or you've got like this fog in your head, know that this full moon will most definitely help lift that energy. And today is a day for stopping the procrastination and stopping the non-action in fear, and just trusting that if you make the move will move into this incredible abundance and happiness for you. So I had a full moon, or I had a couple of full moon videos that I had done in the past on how I use the full moon to create positive manifestation and release stuff in my business and my life. But I watched over them and they just didn't feel like they had the right energy for how I feel today. So I thought I'd make a whole new one. And I thought I would pull some cards as well for you, because as we tap into this new energetic realm where the divine feminine is stepping up even more into her power and being heard, we are learning to embrace not only this masculine getting stuff done energy, but the energy in the intuitive divine energy within ourselves, and that can be helped through the use of different oracle cards. So I've pulled 3 cards because I have my 2 favorite decks mixed into one big pack, and with 8 fingers it was really hard to shuffle. I think it's like 120 cards, so I've already pulled them for you, so here they are. So the first card for this new moon is oppression, and this is from Danielle Knowles' Star Child tarot deck. So I'm not reading it in traditional tarot because, as you know, I'm an intuitive, and I get different messages from the angels, different deities, and through the use of my intuition and my intuitive power. So this card is, the picture is definitely telling us something. So as you can see, there's a full moon in the picture. You can also see there's different crystals that I also will talk to you about later that are happening in this picture as well, and they will also be pulling out this oppressive feeling for this person. So as I just mentioned when I began the video, some of us may have been feeling like that the energy was oppressive. They couldn't breathe, they couldn't move forward, that they had a veil over them so no one could see them, that they felt hidden or invincible, even though they were just pushing and pushing and pushing. So this is a sign and a demonstration from the universe and the full moon that this is lifting today, and you are moving into a more free-flowing, manifested, abundant energy, and you'll be able to grab onto that energy to help you move forward. So a lot of the healings that I give people, this is often one of the things that first comes up in a first healing, where people have covered themselves energetically in something like a big plastic bag, like an energetic plastic bag, or a big blanket, or even I had a healing once and I was like in this Michelin Man suit because I felt like I had to put all this energetic protection on myself. This is what you've been doing. So now that veil is going to be lifted, and it will help you through to be seen again, to feel like people value you, to feel like you're being heard and listened to, instead of having to repeat yourself continually because people are only hearing what is coming out of their own mouths. So know that today you can take a really big deep breath. It might even be that you release the feelings of oppression in your full moon ritual, which we'll talk about in a second. or release the feelings of being invisible or not seen, and open yourselves up to being seen and understood and noticed in the world. So this is the first card. The second card that came up was Libyan Gold Tektite, and this card beautifully is about manifestation. So it's a beautiful golden crystal which is similar to a citrine or a honey calcite, and this crystal helps you to release the old so that you can create space for the new. So you will have, as you remove and declutter and chuck stuff out, and if any of you guys saw my post the other day, I filled up 2 big bins and more boxes and bags of just stuff I'd been carrying from house to house to house as I moved around. And on Saturday, I just went through like this massive autumn declutter, spring clean frenzy where I just chucked stuff out that I didn't need, that I hadn't looked at for years. And if you have time over the next couple of days to do that, that will create incredible space for the new to come in. And this is about manifesting things that you have been desiring for a really long time. You have the power in you to be able to do that. So use the power of this crystal and the power of decluttering and clearing out crap to bring in the new. And the third card we have is sexuality, and it's Crocoite, which is not pronounced correctly, but as anyone who knows me, I don't really tend to pronounce words correctly, if you might see in some of my Instagram posts, but I think it's a nice crystal. So this is about creativity and using that burning power in your sacral chakra, which is the second chakra. So it's a burnt orange color, and it is near your sexual organs, your ovaries, and your pubic bone and around there. And that's where you get that kind of fire energy to move forward into the space that you want to move into. So this sexual energy and creativity and fertility are the new beginnings of life. Not only are babies new beginnings, but if you release and declutter and get rid of the old, you create space for the new to come in. And that's exactly what this new moon is all about. So how exciting is that? So this new moon, for anyone who knows a little bit about the different star signs, we're in Sagittarius. So this star sign is spontaneous, is fun-filled, loves adventures, loves to push the boundaries and question why for things, and that's the power that you can embody in the next 48 hours mostly. But hey, it's a pretty good kind of way to live life. So maybe it's something that you can also think about as part of your growth and your business's growth, when you're wanting to change things up. What archetype or what kind of behaviors can I bring into my life? Is it that I look through the star signs and see which ones I like or see which ones I need and pick those things and create space for them as well as I move forward from this new moon? So in terms of a full moon ritual, what I do is I find that a full moon ritual on the night of the full moon is a very personal thing for me. My new moon women's circle and dinner with my girlfriends is a much different space. We go to each other's houses, we have beautiful food, and we give each other oracle card readings and healings and aura cleansing and stuff like that. But for me, the full moon is much more of a moment for solitude, so I can really ask myself deeply what I want to let go of. So what I will usually do is I will light a candle, and I will grab my oracle cards. I might be burning some incense or diffusing some different oils, like the oils I mentioned on my Instagram page today. It was lemongrass, the Motivate blend, and another one now that I can't remember, but head to Instagram and you'll see what oils will help you harness the power of this full moon. And wild orange, that's what it was, lemongrass, wild orange, and Motivate. So you grab those oils, your incense, your candle, some beautiful paper, your oracle cards, and you sit down and write a list of the things that you don't want to have happen or be, or feelings that you want to feel in your life anymore. So you're letting go of things that are not honoring your highest good. So that could be, I release the feeling of unworthiness. I release the need to have a life the way I thought it was going to be to enable space for it to be how it is. I release this shitty relationship that I'm in. I release my feelings of unlovableness. I release my debt, energetic debt and financial debt. You can release, there is no right or wrong here, and whatever you feel that is the best thing for you to release in yourself is what you should release. So I write to the moon and say, dear La Luna, or dear full moon, or dear beauty in the sky. It's whatever really comes to you. Trust your intuition with that. I release from all my body and its energetics in all times and space during this full moon now. And then I list all the things that I release on one piece of paper. And by writing all those things and getting it all out, I trust the process that it's done. And that's the day of the full moon. So you have 2 days. You can do it today or you can do it tomorrow in regards to this full moon that's happening now. So it's the 29th of May. So you've got the 29th and the 30th of May to harness this real power. And then the day after, I do this letter to the full moon, and I use the candle to once I've written it, to light this letter and burn it under the full moon. I go back and I say, all right, now what do I want to manifest? Now that I've let go of all this stuff, what am I bringing into my life? So I wait, a good 12 to 24 hours to do the manifestation space, so I can sit in this void space of, I can give the stuff time to go, because you need to give yourself the time to let go of the stuff, to shift into the new energy, to crack your back, to move through all of this newness so that you can move into that new space of you. Things can happen instantly, but also give yourself time. You don't have to be perfect like that. Things don't have to release like that. It's okay if it takes a little bit of time. So move into the new energy. So I'll quickly go through what I do again. I grab a candle, my oracle cards, I diffuse some oils or some incense. I write a letter to the moon, dear La Luna. Under this full moon, I release all that I need in all times and space, through all energetics of my body. I just said that in a completely different way, but you get the gist. So it's about releasing everything through your energetics in all times and space. And then I write the list of the things that I'm releasing. And then the next day, I write the things that I'm bringing in and manifesting. I think hopefully that will give you an insight into how to use the full moon through growth in yourself and growth in your business. I'm really excited to be back on camera again. I've had a few weeks off while all that Taurus, Uranus stuff all happened, while my knee was playing up, while I felt like I was unsure of what I wanted to continue doing. All of those feelings that everyone feels, no matter how long they've been in business or not. Know that you are not alone if you've been feeling those feelings of oppression. And I'm excited to say that I've launched a monthly membership program under the Lumos Academy, where I'll be teaching and holding videos like this and Facebook Lives, and I'm recording some meditations to help the members of Lumos continue to grow on their business and life and spiritual journey every month. So I'm launching that on the 19th of June, which is in a couple of weeks. And the main focus that we'll be focusing on for the 19th of June is being grounded. So getting really, really grounded in what you want to have in your life, learning about different rituals and crystals and meditations and angels that are able to help you to feel really grounded, and techniques that you can use to help you feel stable and steady in a position to grow from. One awesome little trick is, if you're feeling really flighty and ungrounded, and if you like coffee, go and grab yourself a strong soy latte, as I would, because it will ground you really quickly, because it's a plant of the earth. So think those things from the earth will really help you ground. But more on that in the Lumos monthly members subscription group. There's a Facebook page for it. You can just head to my website. I'll put all of the details into the comments in this video. And as always, I love you so much. I love the journey that we're going on together, and I can't wait to spend more time with you and conversing with you over the internet now that I'm back. Happy full moon. If you have any questions, please comment below or send me a message. Love you. Bye.